This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Jamshedpur up against Bayern Munich.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Well, you get the feeling when you watch Harry Kane that he dedicates himself daily to being the best player he can be. What do you expect to see from him in this match?
Well, the way he strikes the ball is so good. The technique and the amount of power that he can generate from distance, it's incredible. Goalkeepers and defenders, they've got to be on their toes when he's on the ball.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner.
Well, the fans know that set pieces are key today, and this is an opportunity that they have to take advantage of.
So the corner played into the box. Well, he couldn't get the header on the target, but you've got to give credit to the defending. Kimmich. Michael Olise. Gnabry with it. Could be troublesome. And denied by the post. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, you can see this all begins with a lovely ball into the box, just crying out to be finished. And the movement is good to get on the end of it. And it's a simple finish in the end.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Michael Olise. And Diaz has it. Olise. Decent idea. Can he put it away? Oh, that's a fine save. Short corner favoured. Harry Kane waits. Well, Bayern Munich have possession again. Kane. Promising possession, this. High pressing and good high pressing. Harry Kane! And a fantastic diving save. The corner from Kimmich. And Bayern able to win the ball back. And flag raised, offside.
It's careless, this. He had other options. He should have held on to it a bit longer. Just give your teammate a bit more time.
Serge Gnabry. Kane! Real chance. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and you have to say it has been coming. They've been putting an awful lot of pressure on their opponents. They've been creating chances too, and you just felt it was a matter of time, really.
So 2-0 now. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Could be a chance to break. Luis Diaz. Might lead to a chance. Oh, big moment! And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, let's take a look at it again, and Kane does well to get his head up, pick out the pass, and once he's through, there's no second guessing, goes straight for power, and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish.
Well, they get the ball moving once more, and Bayern Munich really cantering to victory now. Rahman. Alphonso Davies. And that's great work to keep it in play. Luis Diaz. This looks interesting. That's not a bad ball. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Good-looking move. Kimmich. And support available. Determined defending. Can they set up a chance? Getting in there to intercept. Michael Olise. Gnabry with it. Quick break could be on. But really sticking to their task defensively. Now opening things up. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, Luis Diaz is the sort of player who can decide any game on his own. Can be formidable.
Well, the keeper's probably had enough of him. Had no rest with all those efforts flying in. He's made it look easy today. Calm, clinical, and right on target.
And back in business here. Bayern very much bossing it in the first 45. Let's see what this half has in store for us. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. A bit disappointing in the end. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Opportunity. Great defending.
What an important block that is. He got his timing spot on.
Luis Diaz. Gnabry with it. What a magnificent pass. And possibilities here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does well to get some space for the shot. Strikes it with enough power, and the keeper can't do much about it as it hits the bar and goes in.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Alphonso Davies. And Kane prepared to fire. Not a time for cool heads. And a fine tackle. Serge Gnabry. Might work out. Could be in. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, let's take another look. Great link-up play to get things going. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Josip Stanisic. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Could be dangerous. And Kimmich. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Yeah, looked like a real promising attack, didn't it? Closed down well there, stopped it quickly.
Joshua Kimmich. 20 minutes remaining. Kimmich. Now with Olise. Promising possession, this. Oh, it might be. Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. And a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box. Just to find that yard or two of space. That's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
Some out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Serge Gnabry. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Will it be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at the way he glides past the defender. Makes it look so easy, but you do have to ask questions of the defending, I think. The keeper's left in a 2-on-1 situation, there's no support, and it makes for a relatively easy finish.
Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Harry Kane. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Yeah, it looked really promising, that, didn't it?
Oh, good idea. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. Couldn't keep the move going. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, great vision. Gnabry. And there it is, the referee's whistle. It goes into the books as a win for Bayern. What did you think of their performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Well, one man who was masterful out there was Luis Diaz, and as ever, keen to get your take.
Well, he was a constant threat, either playing on the shoulder or looking to drop into space. His movement was so clever, got himself into great goal-scoring positions. Bag two, could have had more.